Greetings from the allotment, and in case you're wondering why I've got my phone up, I've just discovered that I can link it into the camera, so I can stop and start and do everything just by looking. I can see where I'm positioned. That's brilliant. So I know that you're going to get the full picture of me, no chopping my head off. And I've not long been here. I'm just having a cup of coffee in my little picnic area. Fortunately, there's no one else up here. One or two were here when I arrived. They've gone home now. The weather's not great. A few showers, but I've got a nice shelter spot at the bottom of my allotment, so it's pretty good. Just got a quick sip. Lovely. I've got my own coffee making facilities down here, so that's brilliant. Funny enough, last year, because it was a bad year, never actually made a cup of coffee last year down here. Shame really, year wasted. I missed it, and I'm enjoying it, being back on the plot this year. Just hoping everything goes smoother than last year. So far, so good. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you all the viewers, all the subscribers, and those of you who follow me on Google Plus and my Facebook page. It's made me feel good about myself. Always been a bit, lacking confidence and low self-esteem. So getting all these replies each day, it's been great. I really appreciate it. Looking back over the last week or so, it's been especially good because I've got to know Nigel, and as you know, he's quite an expert with his apples. He has got a page. I'm going to put a link on my Facebook page, and I will put one in the comments, so you'll be able to visit his page. I warn you, there's so much on it will take ages to read through it all. He's now linked into my videos what I've recorded of him, which he's really happy with. So that's going to be so it's good because we can guide traffic to each of us. Do hope that you're enjoying what I've been doing this year. Been a bit of a learning process for me, and also remembering things what I've been brought up with years ago with mum and dad. Things start to come back at times, and it was a long while. It's nearly 30 years since we moved from our last house, and that was the last time we had a veg patch. I know I've had this allotment for nearly 4 years now, just a month off 4 years, but I did concentrate on the strawberries for the first 2 years, and obviously I had to clear it all down because it was so overgrown. Where we're sitting now, it was under 4 feet of nettles and heaps of soil. It was a right mess, but we've got there. It's still a battle with the weeds, but then every allotment person has that. It's been fun this year. It's been fun, and I think it's been even more fun actually filming. I do the video as much for you to watch as for myself, because I like to keep a bit of a blog, so I can look back on and see how I did on previous years, but also when I'm feeling low, and I sometimes do, especially when I get lonely and that, I can go and watch them, and it reminds me of happier times, and it gives me that little bit of a boost. Nice to have the couple of hours in the afternoon here while my mum and dad have a rest after dinner. The next project is going to actually be to try and earn a bit of money. I've got all these paintings and I just don't know how to sell them. I'm no good at selling. I've got about 70 paintings now, I need to either sell or skip, because I can't keep painting and keeping them all. Just haven't got the room. So I'm thinking I might have another bash at Art America. I've got to scan all my latest animals and that in, and on there you can we can sell on. You basically put your painting, you scan your painting, put it on. According to what quality your scan is, they give you a guideline of what sizes you can sell, and they take care of all that. They print them out, they dispatch. You just add what you want onto the price, what they set for what they want to do, and away you go. So I think I might have another bash at that, because I could do with a bit more extra money, so I can do more things at the allotment. Yeah, it's a bit hard when you're on a low budget. So that's just something else to go. I've had a quick look in the polytunnels, and I can see that the snapdragons are all starting to grow, which is interesting. There's loads come through. There looks like hundreds. I've never grown them before, so that's going to be interesting. What else we got? Chrysanthemums are growing nicely. Don't think it'll be too long before they need to be transplanted. It was interesting yesterday when Nigel came and did 30 of my apples. You know, he's crossed those with another apple to create a new variety, and hopefully we'll get 3 apples from that 30 what is pollinated, and then the pips what will come out of those will be what will grow to make new trees. So that's going to be fun. That's another long-term project. So I've got that going. I'm going to start talking of projects now. I'm starting the polyanthers. Going to start those tomorrow. I'm going to sow mine tomorrow. So if you want to follow the progression. I did see if there was people who are interested. I know Bill, Ulster Allotments, he's going to take part, and there's Julia, Penny, and I've got another lady, I just can't remember her name, from Canada, and if there's anyone else, and then the idea is we'll just follow each other throughout the year, and we'll see the finished results where we've planted them next. Well, obviously they'll be planted beforehand, but you'll see the finished product next spring. So I'm quite looking forward to that. The carrots, that's another thing I've got on the go. It's just a normal bog standard carrot, but I'm trying those in these pipes from the what you put on your sheds, you know, from guttering. The down pipe, I should say. So I've got different lengths, and I'm going to see if we can grow a long carrot. That's purely for my own, you know, curiosity. Just, you know, I've used various feeds in it, so it's just going to be interesting to see whether that comes or anything. But it's just a bit of fun, really. I think you need to set yourself little projects. Yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to that. Not seen the robin lately, so I don't know whether she's left, whether she's abandoned the babies, or whether they've flown the coop. I don't know. Oh, it's my first swallows I've seen this year. Oh, that's lovely. Time to celebrate. We always celebrate when we see the first swallows or house martins. Sign of summer's approaching. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, you've got that on camera. I know it's only a little thing, but it's does mean a lot. You know, it's just one of those timelines during the year. Brilliant. Right, I'm not going to babble on anymore. Don't think I'm going to do much on the video side. I don't know, may do a short one on the gooseberries, looking at the gooseberries. No, I don't think I will. I'll just tell you about them. I've had a look at the gooseberry bushes, and it looks as though they're actually loaded with gooseberries. I think it could be a bumper year, as long as they survive. Then I think this year is going to be really good. I haven't yet looked at the black currants and red currants properly, so that's good. I've got to do that. I can tell you that the fruit trees, the apples, pears and the plums, a lot of the fruit's taken. I know now what to look for. We've also lost some because of the frost. It's killed the blossom, but we have got some, so that's the important thing. But obviously there's still this time scale the next few weeks where we could lose them if the frost kind of strangles the fruit from basically if the frost penetrates. I could have this wrong. I think if the frost penetrates the actual stem to the fruit, freezes it, it can cut off the whatever it causes, the fruit needs. But I could be wrong with that, so I'm learning. So, but all I've been told, that's what Nigel's told me. He said it's the next couple of weeks now where we've just got to be careful. So, yeah, so fingers crossed. Loganberries are looking good. And all that soft fruit, what I took out, all those raspberries and gooseberries and that all look as though they're pretty damn good. And the strawberries have now had a growth spurt after the showers of rain we've had. They're way behind. I'm behind on most things from last year. I mean, they're all finished here now, but at home we've still got daffodils out, and it's 1st of May tomorrow. That is unbelievable, really, because normally daffodils are out late January, early February, and usually by beginning of April they're finished. So I think we're 2 or 3 weeks behind this year. Some things are ahead, some are behind. Okay, let's see if this is still working. I do like my toys, my technology. It's just connecting. Bit slow. Oh yeah, there we are. Okay, I'm going to stop it.